Are you a tranny for real?
10-minute tranny will sit you on your fan. No panties but no granny, 'cause we 10-minute tranny. 10-minute tranny will sit you on your fan. No panties but no granny, 'cause we 10-minute tranny.
TNT, Dallas Spice Girls.
No panties but no granny, 'cause we 10-minute tranny.
You know where I bought this purse?
Where did you put?
Purse is so cute, isn't it?
Oh my god!
So cute.
Oh,
hi!
Hey!
Hi guys!
We're back for the final installment of Tranny Talk. And of course, I'm Sasha Sausage.
Manny the Tranny, as
course,
you all
Manny.
know.
Great to be back on the scene here. We've got a couple more topics that we said, we were going to come back and help some of our adoring audience with. Hey guys, how you doing? And, Manny, why don't we just get over on to our first topic?
Let's get right into it.
Let's do it, yeah.
The period.
The period.
Ooh, that's...
A dangerous topic, and we promised you that we would be back with it. I know, a little taboo, but we're gonna go right into it. And
so, don't you have a story about the period?
oh, of course,
I've heard it plenty of times.
Yeah, well, it's something that's probably going to be beneficial, and we're all about helping our 90% transvestite audience. So we're here to help. And the first story that I have about the period is, it involves a little ex piece of hot ass of mine there, and and basically, this story doesn't begin with a period, crazy as that sounds. But yeah, we were in the bedroom. It was right after I had the old operation and got this puppy strapped on, and
Wow.
basically, we started getting a little frisky there, and one thing moved to another, and we ended up in the doggy style position. Most people who own canines be familiar with that. And as the doggy style position continued, the pounding, relentless, boom, 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 amazing. And I look down, and all of a sudden, I see the condom protection. I see the condom is beginning to get red smears on it. So I'm like, well, it's just the new material I'm working with down here. So
that's
I'm like,
not a lube, guys.
not a lube, you kid, such a kidder.
It's not a lube,
you bitch. But yeah, so the red comes, onto the condom. So I'm thinking, okay, let me just finish up here.
Sure.
Let me try and finish this up, and
Sure.
because she's having her period during intercourse. Crazy. And wouldn't you know it, we're on a nice white comforter. And
Now this is a real she.
this is a real she.
That's
This
a
is
good experience.
This is my first real she,
Wow.
actually. Very different. Very
Experience.
different, I'll tell you. But yeah, so I eventually, I get a little frustrated,
Yeah.
and I realize I'm not going to be able to come to fruition. So I remove my member from her bloody vagina, and I just hear the biggest, bloodiest, loudest squeak you've ever heard in your life.
My goodness. Oh
All
my
over,
goodness.
like spray fire, like one of those crazy abstract paintings where you see the,
Oh my goodness.
everything everywhere.
All over the wall.
All over.
Oh,
and wouldn't you know, she was so darn embarrassed.
I can
because,
imagine.
Yeah,
That's a disgusting story.
that's something I wanted to share with my audience.
Yeah.
Because again, we're not afraid to be personal here on Tranny Talk. It's all about you, the viewer, getting the knowledge.
Now, how about our periods? Ooh, those are rough.
Now those
The ass bleedings.
ass
Those
period, those can be a little tricky.
Those are tricky.
Especially if you're wearing a lighter textured pant,
Yeah.
you're having a rough day at the office, maybe an itchy asshole as well.
Yeah.
That's it's a difficult thing to tackle. Do you have any tips for our viewers out there on Tranny Talk?
Yes, oh yes. You can actually use a regular tampon and stick it in your ass. You can use a tampon.
Now, do you typically use the pad, or are you more
No.
of the kind of- You like
I
the
stick
kind
it.
of-
I stick it in there.
I knew you would.
I stick the tampon.
Fucking Manny the Tranny. Can you ever put
Make
one-
sure it's the jumbo size, because you know why? Let me tell you. The little ones will just slip right out. They just slip right out. So use the jumbo ones if you're experienced, of course, and it'll soak it all up.
And you know what? It's also going to help you control your bowel movements. If you want to control the bowel movement, this is key. Right,
Yeah.
Manny?
Yes.
This would be
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
key.
Key. Key is the word of the day.
It is.
Key.
We've been-
I'm totally drunk. So, with that being said, remember guys and gals, tampons are key.
Not just if you have tranny snatch, you can also use a tampon. It's a universal item.
Moving on to our next topic. This is the most frustrating topic. The whiskey dick. Oh my goodness. The whiskey dick.
And for those of our audience that don't know what we're talking about here, for anyone who's had a long night of drinking and gone home with that special lady, tranny, or animal, you're gonna know sometimes you can't get it erect.
Well, what's good is that the animal doesn't get the whiskey dick. Unless you
very true.
Unless you get it completely drunk.
For real. And most if you're letting the animal use you, that's different. But as far as pleasuring the animal, I'm an equal opportunity. If I bring an animal home and fuck it, I want it to feel the same pleasure. You know, I'm not a greedy bitch as you would.
Yeah.
You know.
So if the dick gets limp, we have to explain the whiskey dick. The whiskey dick is if your partner is completely shit-faced. Off of this good stuff here, this good juice.
Typically whiskey will do this.
Typically, normally the normal person would not get hard. And that's so frustrating.
It really is. And now there are pills out there that can help you. The Viagra,
the old Viagra. There's something else.
There's other ones. Paxil. No, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's another drug, but
you know,
there are medical cures, but for those who want a homemade cure,
or you just work it.
Yeah, you can certainly work it. You can certainly work it. There's other homemade cures though. You can, for instance, strap a splint to the side of your cock, such as a small piece of wood. You know, things like that can be very helpful in these situations.
Nail the wood right on the wood.
You can put a fucking nail right through your cock.
Right through it.
That's, you know,
right through the urethra. So how do we deal with the whiskey dick?
Well, so, you know, there's the typical way you can deal with it. Keep a nice, large, you know, dildo, as we refer to many times on this show. You know, any color you want. Could be the neon
let's
variety.
make it fun. Let's make it fun.
Okay.
Just random objects.
Random objects,
right?
Always.
Just lying around.
Always and forever.
You know, a broomstick.
Broomstick is amazing.
You know?
Also,
are good.
How about a nice glass Coke bottle?
Ooh,
who hasn't had that shoved in their ass at one point?
Oh
you
my
know?
goodness.
Who hasn't? I gotta put my hand down on that one.
There's a bunch of good sized, you know, shaped alcohol bottles.
Oh dear. Oh, excuse me.
Fine, it's okay.
Excuse me. Whoops.
Oh, whoa.
Whoopsie.
Whoa, you don't want to show the goods.
Daisy, whoa.
Show the goods.
Hey there. Yeah, alcohol bottles, because usually you're gonna want to fuck after you drink, and it's involving whiskey dick. So why not just use the whiskey bottle?
Use the bottle.
Use the bottle, and it doesn't have much give, but you can cater your partner's orifice to that bottle.
Going back to our old topic, the lube. Use the lube on the bottle.
Yeah. And we're not talking about the natural lube on this one, ladies.
No, you
silly bitches.
Yeah.
It's the real stuff. Astro Glide. That's what we represent on this show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what me and Manny, big fans of the Glide.
The Glide.
But yeah, you know, whiskey dick, another tough issue to tackle that we're ready to help you with today.
Let's jump into our next topic.
Oh, how about that?